What's up, guys? B-Rob here, and it's Kokoro180 week 12. I'll be right back. Kokoro180 week 12. Wow, 12 weeks, can't believe it. I know I say that every week, but it's true. Each week, they go by so fast. Here we are to the next. So if you're new to Kokoro180, go back and watch the intro video that explains what it's all about and why we have a challenge that's actually broken up into really 4 sub-challenges. Challenge for your mind, challenge for your body, challenge for your spirit or your soul or your heart, and then a bonus challenge. So the intro video will explain all that. That should be popping up actually on this side right here. So take a look at that. Also, feel free if you want to just work your way up each challenge. I did put some thought behind these challenges, so they're not necessarily as random as they may appear. There's actually some thought that went into them to build up. So anyways, I appreciate you who have been with us for all 12 weeks. And also you that's just joining, I appreciate you too. So thank you for that. So let's get on with it. So I have a little disclaimer that I say in front of all these videos, and I have to do it because it's just important that you know that before you start any challenges or any personal fitness training routine, that you should consult with your physician, let them know that you're planning on becoming physical. And so you should be, that way you can determine if you're in good physical condition, or at least good enough physical condition to do what you're planning on doing. So you should also understand that when you're participating in any exercise or exercise program, that especially like these challenges, because this challenge does have a body challenge to it, that there is the risk of physical injury. So if you do engage in this challenge or any exercise program that I put out, you agree to do so at your own risk, and you voluntarily participating in these activities means that you assume all risk to injury to yourself. All right, so now on to the mind challenge. So the mind challenge, so this week I challenge you to eat and brush your teeth and do whatever you feel like you can add to these 2 things, like using your mouse or to your computer, or just whatever you can think of with the opposite hand. All right, so I want you to eat, brush your teeth, and any other activities. I want you to really challenge yourself to use your opposite hand. So if you hold your fork or your toothbrush with your right hand, I want you to switch to your left this week. I know we did that back in week 1, but I want you to go ahead and do that again, but also add others like eating and with your, using your mouse with the opposite hand. All right, so by doing so, you're causing your brain to make new neuron connections as you're doing that, and so which causes that increased activity, and it actually grows those new neurons. So it's really good for your brain to do that. All right, so then on to the body challenge. So the body challenge, now this is a continuation of last week's challenge, so I know you don't hate me. I promise it wasn't for a lack of creativity, but last week's challenge is one that was a killer, and it's good to go ahead and do it again this week. So last week's challenge, which is also this week's challenge, would be a 15-minute fat burning or fat blasting challenge workout, right? So the workout will consist of 4 rounds of burpees, right leg jump lunge, jump lunge, a high to forearm plank, then a left leg jump lunge. You would do each exercise for 15 seconds, then rest, for 45 seconds, then rest for 15 seconds before going on to the next. So the way that works is you start with burpees for 45 seconds, then you rest for 15 seconds. Then you do a right leg jump lunge for 45 seconds, then you rest for 15 seconds. Then you do a high to forearm plank for 45 seconds, then you rest for 15 seconds. Then you do a left leg jump lunge for 45 seconds before resting for 15 seconds. Then that completes round 1, and you're going to do that 4 rounds. All right, so that should be really good for you. Your soul challenge this week is I challenge you to explore your spiritual core. For some of you, this will just be exercise for you to go back and kind of reassess yourself. And for some of you, it might be the first time you ever do this. But what this does, what I want you to do is I want you to start with asking yourself some questions like, who am I really? So, think of yourself as a brand. So like, if you see some golden arches, you know what that means. You know what you get there. When people look at you, what are they getting? So who are you? Who am I? What fruit are you putting out? What is my purpose? What do you value the most? So ask yourself, what do I value the most? Do I value material things? Do I value people? Do I value my my Christianity, my faith? What do I value the most? And what does that mean to who I am? So I challenge you to answer these questions, and if you have to bring your accountability team in to do that, go ahead and do that. Or if you need to go and get a life coach or someone else to help you answer these, to help coach you, ask the right questions to these, do that too. But I want you to do this, answer them truthfully, and then work on realigning your spiritual core. Right, so take a look at those and then work on realigning it. And trust me, you go through this exercise and you do it wholeheartedly, you'll be surprised at the results and the goals that you can line after doing this. All right, so then the bonus challenge is to leave a comment detailing your challenge experience. Now, just like every other challenge, the whole point of this is you leave a comment below the video, and what that does is other people go read it, and then hopefully they will learn something from your experience. Right? I think this one will be a really good one to leave comments for. All right, so thank you for tuning in. This is B-Rob. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, check out my blogs on leanwellonline.com for more information. So that's all I have for you. Kokoro180 Challenge Week 12. Thank you for tuning in. This is B-Rob. I'll talk to you guys.